Hello friends, hola amigos, my name is Blake and I'm a sommelier from the United States of America. But now I live in Ecuador, which could only mean one thing. This is Gringo Wine Guy, where you'll get the best reviews of all wines South American, some great food, culture, all the things we love about Ecuador. On this episode, we're going to be reviewing 2015 Insignia. No, not Joseph Phelps Insignia, this Insignia from Del Moro Vineyards. So this is Vino Tinto de Ecuador, and I have to tell you, I didn't think it was possible to grow grapes and make wine on the equator. Where I am right now is only 1 degree south of the equator. This winery, which is Dos Hemisferios winery, is in Guayaquil, which is just slightly further south, but still this is where their vineyards are in the Guayas province. And unlike Joseph Phelps Insignia, which I sold for about $400 for the 2016 vintage in my last restaurant, this is $19.99 at the grocery store. So let's give it a shot and see what we think. Well, it looks like old Bordeaux. And here's a helpful hint about tasting wine at home or reviewing wine at home. It always helps to have a white quartz countertop to see that color. This is a brick red color. Honestly, it looks like 30-year-old Bordeaux. It's labeled as Cabernet Sauvignon Reserva. I don't know if it has any other varietals in it. This winery does grow lots of Burgundian and Bordeaux varieties. It smells like an old Bordeaux. The nose is really giving off a little bit of cassis, maybe some dried cherry. If I didn't know it was Cabernet, I might actually think this was an Italian wine, perhaps Chianti Classico, something like that. Let's see how it tastes. Well, it's not bad at all. It's very dry. It's actually reminiscent of a Tuscan wine, as I mentioned, like a Chianti Classico in terms of the dryness on the palate. The flavor profile, again, going with the kind of berry fruit, very dry. There's a little bit of oak influence. This particular Gran Reserva, I don't know if that has any kind of legal meaning as it would perhaps in Spain in terms of the amount of time required in bottle to label it as such. I'm sure if you're watching this might be the first time you've ever seen wine from Ecuador, so needless to say there's not a lot of probably regulations out there right now. So the first thing I'd like to point out is that, as I mentioned, this bottle is $19.99 at the big grocery store, which happens to be called Mega Maxi. Now, we Americans might think that's pretty inexpensive for a bottle of wine, but that's kind of on the high end for wine in Ecuador, and particularly Ecuadorian wine. When I came to Ecuador for the first time in 2019, I was in Quito and Cuenca, went to a lot of restaurants with my wife, and we were never able to find any of the California or Washington or Oregon wine that we love, only to find out that there was bad trade deals between the United States and Ecuador. So in this country, you have to get used to drinking lots of South American wine. There's nothing wrong with that. They're wonderful. The wines of Argentina, Chile, even Brazil make some terrific wines, and now we see they're doing it in Ecuador. So there's lots to explore. Here at Gringo Wine Guy, our plan is to purchase, drink, explore all the best wines that are available in this country. As I mentioned, a lot of them are South American wines, particularly Chile and Argentina. But there's also European Union wines, France, Spain, Italy. So we have lots to explore from here. If you liked what you saw today, please hit the like button. Also subscribe to this channel, and you can get all the best that Gringo Wine Guy has to offer. And in my next video, we will be reviewing white wine from Chile, Until then, thank you and AMF.